Ed's Auto Reviews proudly presents Automotive Advent, a Christmas car roll. Welcome everyone to a series of 12 Did You Know short story videos as a gift from me to you for the holidays. Merry Christmas everyone, and enjoy. Who doesn't like to make their otherwise humble beater look more expensive and impressive than it actually is? Some people call it a badging, trying to trick unassuming onlookers into thinking you have a model with the biggest engine or the most expensive model or trim line, which in reality isn't. This practice is nothing new. All throughout history, and especially during the 50s, 60s and 70s, car customization was quite a thing. Whether you went wild by lowering the roof and completely changed the front end and rear end styling, some of the customization was rather mild. Think of the aftermarket stuff that you could add to your car, like a Rolls-Royce grille on a Volkswagen Beetle, or trying to make your standard Chevrolet look more posh by installing a Lincoln or Cadillac style grille cover over the existing grille. But back in the 50s, there was one man that took matters in his own hands. He wanted to make a Cadillac out of a Chevrolet, preferably for a Chevrolet price. Savvy businessman Ruben Allender saw an opportunity in bringing luxury to the masses. After earning quite some money through previous ventures and acquiring loads of automotive parts in warehouses around Detroit, he contacted a company by the name of Creative Industries to build a Chevylac. This not so well known company already made concept cars in utmost secrecy for various American car makers. The end result is the El Morocco. Yes, that's right, El Morocco. Not a Chevrolet El Morocco, but just El Morocco. For 3 years, 1955, 56 and 57, Allender and Company would make a limited series of customized cars based on regular Chevrolets. They would take standard Chevrolet models and change them in such creative ways to make them look like the most expensive Cadillacs rolling around, the Eldorado Brougham. How did they do it? They would strip the Chevy of all of its badging and exterior moldings, cut off part of the rear end and replace it by fiberglass body parts that was shaped to look exactly like the rear end of an Eldorado. For the 1956 model year, they also installed Dagmar bumper guards on the front bumper, much like the Cadillacs. But these weren't Cadillac units. They chromed headlights from a pre-war Dodge, one of those bullet-shaped units attached to the hood. Well, you take them, you chrome them, you flip them, and you're done. Interesting to note is that these cars, as I mentioned, were sold as El Moroccos, trying to cut every possible tie with Chevrolet when it comes to branding and intellectual property. And yet, these were Chevrolets, as only the exterior was changed. So they still had the original engine with the original power output, original interior, no tuning, extra features or equipment or fabrics were added. And here's the fun part. Allender managed to actually sell these cars through local Chevrolet dealerships. They would sell them with their standard service and warranty as you would get with a Chevrolet from the same showroom floor. So this car was really a Chevrolet, but not really Chevrolet, but really a Chevrolet. Prices weren't bad either. Usually, most of these business ventures end up with cars that rival in price with the cars they were trying to undercut. But if a standard Chevrolet costs somewhere around $2,500, an El Morocco would sell for around $3,200, and that's priced right up there with Oldsmobiles, while looking like an Eldorado Brougham that sold for as much as $13,000. Pretty good deal, don't you think? Well, not according to the general buying public. The car was too early with its concept of affordable luxury. Chevrolet initially didn't mind the El Morocco shenanigans, but after selling around 30 cars after 3 years, Allender had burned through all of his money for the project. About 11 of these cars are still known to exist. And so, yes, you can be proud of owning a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air sports coupe in red and white, the phase of the Tri-Five Chevy craze, but this car pales in comparison to the El Moroccos, which sell for even far higher prices and are considered the holy grail of Tri-Five Chevys.
Ho, 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 ho.